It looks like it's just me and my mom here, so I'm gonna give it a couple minutes to get some people in. All right, I see one, Brian is here. Hi Brian, thanks for coming. So hopefully more people will come in as I start crafting. I hope everyone had a nice Sunday morning and Saturday yesterday. And today I'm going to be working with some new and older products. I got a lot of requests to do some florals, some vases. So I'm going to actually be creating a Easter basket and an Easter vase. One second, my iPad is playing the ad. All right, so some more people are coming in, that's great. Make sure that you write a comment because we'll be giving away some prizes. Hi, Miss Judah B. Thank you for joining us. All right, so I don't really have the products with me because I used a lot of products, just using like a little bit from each die set. So as I go along, I'll tell you what products I'm using. And after the live, I will post the entire supply list that I'm using. Hi, Diane. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna give it maybe like 1 or 2 more minutes for some more people to come in. I am testing out the Sunday time, but I feel like weekdays at nighttime might work a little bit better. But I do know that some of my European followers wanted to join a live, so hopefully they'll come in. All right, so today's plan is we're gonna be trying to create 2 pop-up cards. I have everything pre-die cut. We've done it before, so I think we can do it again. And I got some requests to do a vase with like spring images. So I am gonna be doing a vase, and then I thought I'd also add a basket because Easter is next Sunday, so. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna flip you around. There we go. All right, so I think we're gonna start with the vase first because that's a little bit less intimidating, I think, than the basket. And they're both assembled very similarly, so we'll start with the easier one. And you can see I have a lot of stuff die cut. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of this, but I figured I'd like to have options. I also have some pink and purple flowers, some bunnies, and some yellow flowers. All right, so let's just get started here. I have a lot of Easter eggs. These Easter eggs came in multiple die sets. An older set called Spring Essentials, and then our new egg carton die had some egg designs, and then the Easter Chick add-on had some other Easter eggs. So I just kind of pulled as many as I could find to try to die cut a bunch in like one go. The basket includes the little bow, so I will be using that, I think. But this die set that I am using is the octagon pop-up vase. So let me go ahead and pull that in. So this is the die. This is in our tropical collection. I actually have not used it yet for anything other than tropical cards. So I'm excited to use this for like a more springy design. All right. I do think I'm going to add the cap at the bottom. I will show you how this card is assembled if you want to fold it flat for mailing, but I think I plan on giving the basket to my mom for Easter and the vase to Taylor's mom for Easter. So I think I'm going to make it more into like a home decor gift. So I will add the cap at the end, but I'll show you that it does fold flat if you want it to be a regular card. All right, so I have the 2 base pieces that I cut from heavyweight cream cardstock. And let me grab my glue. I cut these pattern papers from the new Hoppy Easter paper pad. And I went with the egg pattern and then the pink gingham. I thought that was gonna be a nice combo. The yellow bunnies would also be cute, which is the reverse side. And my glue is clogged. Let me see. I might have to take my tip off my glue. We'll see. I haven't used the glue in a while. I've been drawing for my June collection, so I haven't been crafting a lot. There we go. All right, if you're just now arriving, make sure you leave a comment because my mom will be drawing prizes after my first card and then another one at the end of the video, or the live. And my mom is in the chat. She is Kiki Lang. She has a little wrench icon. She will also drop some of the products I'm using, some links if you guys are interested in the products I'm using. Hi Nancy, thanks for joining us. So right now I am just layering the pattern paper pieces onto the base die pieces. And with this die set, you can make a vase going up like this, or you can make a vase that goes from small to wide, or you can go from wide to small. So I'm gonna go from small to wide. Hi Karen, thank you for coming. And Rita. Oh, my thumb. I had a nasty infection in my thumb. I went back to biting my nails. For a long time, I stopped biting them. And as soon as I bit my thumbnail, it got infected. It was a lot worse than it is now. Right now, it's healing. I had to go to the urgent care. Sorry if this is TMI, but someone asked. I had to go to urgent care to get it cut open. So, what is everyone's Easter plans? I'd love to know. My grandma is actually coming in from Germany, so I'll be picking her up at the airport. That's all we have planned so far. Do you have any hexagon pop-up basket die sets in stock? Yes, Brian, that's going to be the second card I'm using today. I'll show that, and we do have some. All right, so there's my first base piece. I like the combo. I was worried that it would be like too busy, but I like that the cream base kind of breaks up the patterns. Oh, yeah, I tried Neosporin. I got antibiotics before I had to cut it, but it was just too bad. Too far gone. Hi, Susan. Thanks for coming. How are we feeling about the weekend lives? Do we prefer the weekday at nighttime? Or should I throw in a weekend live every now and then? Yes, I will be at Expo. That's in like, I think 2.5, 3 weeks. Yeah, I know, Brian. I remember sending you a basket, so I'd love to see what you can come up with. And I usually, when I make spring cards, I always go for like our traditional, like the first vase we brought out, because that one came out in a spring collection. But I thought, why not try this octagon one? I haven't used it in so long. Hi, Brenda. Evenings or weekends work. I'm usually at work at this time. Oh, I'm sorry that you injured your shoulder. Oh, you're at church. I like evenings. Yeah, I personally like evenings too, but I do know that some of my European followers wanted me to do a live on Sunday. So hopefully they pop in. I haven't seen any yet. All right, so now I'm gonna reinforce the score lines on the octagon base pieces. And then just like most of our pop-ups, we're gonna just attach them together, creating one long piece. It's almost like a semicircle. So let me grab some tape. And I'm running out of my super sticky ultra tape, so I have to get more of this. But I like this because it is very, very strong. It's unforgiving though. So if you mess up, you most likely will rip your project. So I use it pretty sparingly. I only really use it when I am constructing a pop-up design. All right, so I'm gonna line up these trapeze shapes at the top and bottom, creating that one long piece here. And I cut my die cut elements from the same colors that are on this pattern paper. I wanted everything to match. All right. Now we're just gonna close the ends together. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Nancy. All right. So we're gonna close that off there. And just to make sure it's nice and secure, you can just fold it flat. And that is the pop-up. It's just, oh, Maverick is saying hi. Got to see you live. Oh, yay. Patricia, are you from, you're from New Hampshire. I was wondering if you were maybe from Australia. Because I recognize another Patricia probably. All right, so I'm gonna show you how this card would be made if you wanted it to fold flat. I have the bridges that are from the same die set. There is a long one and a short one. And you're gonna figure out where this folds in half. You can see like it doesn't fold flat like this. It has to be basically where you connected the two pieces. You can see the glue tabs there. That is where it folds in flat. So these are your center corners. And that is where you're going to create your little triangle bridge. This is in a lot of our pop-up designs. This is like our pretty traditional bridge design. And you're gonna line up that crease, that fold line, up to this corner. So find your center corners, which are these two, then find one down and one up. You're gonna add your bridge there and there. So the one that's below the center line and one that's above. And then you're gonna do the same thing on this side. And then it's gonna fold flat like that. But I don't think I'm gonna add bridges that way because I do want to close this. I'm going to make this a kind of like an upright gift. And this is what our caps normally look like. You know what? Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Should I add the cap or not? Yeah, we'll add the cap. That's what I originally wanted to do. I'll stick with that. All right, I'm gonna grab my 1/4" tape here, I think. Everyone's saying hi to Maverick. He is my most vocal one. All right, so I'm gonna add I'm excited for the expo too. We are preparing. I have teenagers that I hired to die cut some stuff for me for the Mega Make and Take. I have to make 600 pop-up cards for the Make and Take. And we are hand die cutting everything. So my brother helped me cut some stuff. My mom, my grandma, who's coming in on Easter, she will also be at the expo. Yes, we still have all of our workshops are still available. A lot of them are like halfway sold out. So it's possible they might be sold out before the expo happens. Right now, the most popular one is the lighthouse that has Amanda's Easy Lights. All right, so as you can see, I added double-sided tape to all the glue tabs here. I'm just gonna remove every single backer on the tape. And I'm also gonna add some glue so it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. So I used to do these tabs one at a time and remove the backer tape as I went, but as you get to the last couple tabs, it gets hard to maneuver because it gets very tight. So I kind of just manhandle it until it secures everything. So I'm going in from the bottom and I'm just gonna attach each glue tab to each of these bottom pieces. You can see all of them really line up nicely once you get one or two adhered. And there is a cap for the bottom, which is what I'm doing, but there's also a cap for the top. So if you want to do a vase that's like this, where you have more area to add flowers, you can add your cap to this side. And if you want a more like this shape, you could do what I'm doing. I do have samples of both designs on the website if you're curious to see other ways to use this. So I'm just going all the way around and sticking that tab to the bottom. And again, you don't have to add the cap. I just showed you that this card does fold flat for mailing. All right. So there is my completed vase. And I instead am going to use the bridges straight across. And I think I'm only going to use the small one, maybe. No, I think I have to use the long one. Yeah, so I'll have it go in like this, I think. Because this card doesn't fold flat, I don't really care how this ends up, you know, being arranged in there. All right, let me see. Does anyone have any questions? I'm going to pause for a second. Yes, all of our classes come with a I can't think of the word, a free gift. And some of them, they're valued between $19.95 and $29.95, depending on the class. So you almost pretty much get the value of the class with the products you get, and then you just have a good time learning how to use our pop-up products. All right, so I have that finished. So now let me talk about the other products I'm using. This fence is from the new pop-up trellis. I was thinking I wanted to add the fence all the way around, but I don't know yet. I kind of went in with a vague idea of what I want to do, but I'm not totally set yet. I have some die cut pieces from our Spring Essentials die set that includes the grass, these butterflies, and then these 2 egg designs, and then there's also the like solid eggs that you can layer behind. And I got inspiration for these cards from my mom. My mom loves die cut colorful cards, so yes. I don't know if I want to add the fence or not. I also have grass, which I cut from a lighter green because I wanted to match this egg. I think the grass would definitely be cute. I don't know about the fence, but we're gonna try it and see. Again, I cut all of my eggs, all of my die cut images using colors from the pattern paper. All right, so let's see. Do we want to add a fence? The fence would be cute. I think it'd be worth the time spent on that. Okay, so what I'll end up doing is there is 8 sides to this. I'm gonna cut 8 fence pieces. So I am clustering 2 of these together, yeah. I love that in the trellis, this fence and the grass that I'm using is slimline size, so I can get a lot just from one strip of fence here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 1 more. All right. And then what I'll do is I'm going to add glue to the bottom of these. Well, actually, I don't want to have it too high up. I think I want it about that height. So we're going to put the grass in the center. Thank you, Jubilee. If you are just now joining, make sure you leave a comment. My mom will be giving away a prize after I finish this card. And then if time permits, I'll do another card. So I know this is looking kind of strange, but just wait. It's gonna look really cute in that pop-up. So, our next collection is set to launch in early April, and I'm very, very excited about it. It has a book theme, and I've noticed that a lot of companies have been bringing out spring book collections. It's just kind of a weird coincidence. But I have been, last year, like in the summer of 2023, I got back into reading, and I've just been obsessed with it. So if you have any book suggestions, let me know. I like fantasy, and I like thrillers, and horror. Those three are my favorite genres. Okay, so yes, that's gonna be cute. So then I'm gonna add glue to the bottom part and just glue it to each of these 8 panels. Yeah, I try to come up with a lot of different ways to use my supplies because we do bring out larger die sets, which just means that they are a little bit more expensive. But when you have a large die set that kind of does a lot, it's definitely worth the money, especially if you can come up with more than just one use for it. So this fence and this grass is slimline size, so you can add it to any slimline card design. Okay, so this is, okay. So I'm running into that bridge on this one, so it's shifting a little bit to the left. So I'm thinking I might have to trim this one. No, we'll just leave it. It's on the side, it doesn't matter. Glad you added the fence, me too. The grass would have been cute too, but the fence is adding a little bit of height, which is nice. See, okay, let me tuck that one in front. Ah, okay. So this, I'm gonna have to cut in the center because my bridge is right in the middle. So I'm gonna wedge it between that fence. There we go. All right, this is my last piece. Yeah, this is my mom's idea. This is not my idea. She's done this to a lot of our pop-ups. She'll do it with grass, fences, even little flower bushes she will cut apart to go around. Okay. So there is the fence. I think that looks really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out where I want the front of my card to be. Thinking this, I like this pink on the pink. All right, so now we have the eggs and we also have grass. So I think I'm gonna put the grass, oh, you know what, my bridge, never mind. Okay, we'll go with this pink because my bridge is in the center there. All right, so I'm gonna put the grass on that bridge in the center. This sprig is from the Spring Essentials die set. This is probably one of my most used dies. This grass piece specifically, I use a lot. So I'm just sticking it right on that bridge. Oh, that's gonna be really cute. And I have bunnies too. Oh yeah, okay. And then I got eggs. But you know what? These eggs are kind of big. I don't know if I want the eggs. I might just put the eggs in the basket. I could put one egg, but then it kind of looks weird because you can't see the full egg, so people won't know that it's an egg. So we're gonna skip the eggs and we're gonna just do flowers on this one and we'll do the eggs on the basket. I have the A7 trellis vine. I'm gonna use bits and pieces of this. So I'm not using it as one piece. Again, we're cutting some dies up That's probably the theme of this video. Cut your dies. So we'll put one right in front of the fence there. Yes, it does. It could be dune grass, beach grass. Take that piece off. Put another bit of greenery there. This one I'm going to glue behind the fence a little bit. Yeah, okay, and then we can go all the way around. If you want it to be a 360 design, you can keep it to the front if you want. Which I think I might do, actually. No, let's just go all the way around. Why not? We have this huge vine. We can do that. So I'm just cutting up this vine and sticking it wherever I feel like on this fence. The grass is pretty dainty. I should have done this before I added the grass. I think that's it. I like that. All right, now this grass comes with flowers. I think I'm gonna go with the pink flowers. Or should I do purple? Nah, let's do pink. Pink is my favorite color. All right, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue to the tips of these grass blades. And then I cut these flowers from 2 shades of pink. Yes, it is the trellis vine, Virginia. Sorry, I'm not looking at the comments right now. I try to keep these lives under an hour, and I want to make another card after this. So I'm trying to finish this one up pretty quickly. Okay, so that's our little flower cluster. It adds a lot of detail. All right, then we're gonna have to add flowers to the vine. I cut those from yellow. Again, 2 shades of yellow. So I probably will mix the 2 colors together. And you can see that I double cut them at the same time. I have a Gemini, so I can do that with lightweight cardstock. So now I just have to figure out where all these pieces go. I think this one does go with that one. Yeah. Yes. And I probably, at the end of this live, I'll go back and add some gems to all these flowers. But for the sake of time, I'll move on after this. What would also be cute is if you got a Copic marker and added a little bit of shading to the center of these. Also, if you are not a part of our Facebook group, please join. We have a March challenge where you have to make a green card. It was part of the St. Patrick's Day theme, but you don't have to make a St. Patrick's Day card. You can just make any green card. All right, so let's see. Bring the flowers up? I can't. Oh, bling them. I was like, I can't bring them up. They're already glued. I will, but it's gonna take a long time, so I'll probably, if I have time at the end, I'll embellish both of the cards. That one goes there. Okay. For some reason, a piece fell in there, so something must have fell. But I think I'm gonna leave it off because I still want you to see the fence. So I'm just gonna do this one in the back. And then you can use these flowers on their own. Actually, Sharon Luska has an awesome video where all she used was this vine, and I think she made like at least 10 cards with it. And because of her, we're pretty low on this die. So if you want the vine that I'm using, I would pick that one up. Okay, so that's pretty cute. I feel like we need some bunnies. Put one bunny there and a hopping bunny there. It needs a butterfly. I agree. I do have some butterflies ready. So this little guy I'm going to put on a stick. So I have these pre-cut strips of acrylic. I get my acrylic from Clear Scraps, and Clear Scraps will actually be at the expo in Orlando. So I buy her 12 by 12 sheets. I cut them into strips like this. I like it because they're clear, so you don't really see the stick when it's in the card. And it just allows me to pop up my different pieces. So I'm gonna glue this one to the bridge as well. The grass, okay, the short grass that I used down here is from the Trellis pop-up die set. And then the tall grass is our Spring Essentials. All right, so there, I think that's all that's needed. But I do have a butterfly here. But I feel like it's too big. Maybe that one. Hold on, let me grab. Yeah, should we add the butterfly? It's not really proportionate to the bunnies. It's the size of the bunny, but sometimes I overthink my designs and it probably will look fine. I don't know, I kind of don't want a butterfly now. Okay, let me see. I was gonna put my sentiment on this, which I still wanna do. I think I want to white heat emboss it. So let me do that. I think I'm gonna do You Make Me Smile from Ear to Ear. If it can fit, yeah. Thank you, Rita. I think I would like to add a butterfly, but the butterflies I cut out are way too big. I do have some smaller butterflies, but I'd have to dig in my stash to find them, so I think I'm just gonna do without the butterflies. Alright. Alright, you make me smile from ear to ear. I know it looks very light when I heat set it. It'll get darker. So let me go to the side and heat set this. Okay, can you see that? Maybe I should have done a darker color, but I wanted to match the bunnies. Yeah, you can tell. At least in person you can read it better. And I think I want to add some flowers to this. That's the same color, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And I'll add gems to that. Okay, that's gonna finish up this card. Again, if we have time at the end, I will add some gems to these. All right, that turned out really cute. It's not at all what I planned because I wanted to use eggs inside, but I think the bunnies really are cute. And the fence. All right, so we're at 12:40. I've been going for 40 minutes. So my goal is to try to get this basket done in 30 minutes. So we'll see. So this is one of our very first pop-ups that we brought out. This is the A7 pop-up basket. And just wanted to bring it back and use some newer products with it. Again, I have the same egg pattern paper that I cut from the last design. And we're gonna go ahead and glue these down onto the basket. Cut the basket from heavyweight cream cardstock. And this layering die that I cut the eggs from is included in the basket die. Hi, Josephine. Oh, Mom, do you want to do a giveaway since I'm moving on to the next card here? Let's give away the vine and the bunnies. So the first winner will be the vine. Or do we want to do the vine and the bunnies in one prize? I'll let my mom decide. She always decides on the prizes. But either way, let's give away the vine and the bunny. Thank you, Woody. Make sure to leave a comment really quick because my mom is about to give away the first prize. I love this egg paper too. Actually, this is a stencil. So I'm using the pattern paper from the Hoppy Easter paper pad, but you can make this background with our layering egg background stencil. It's the exact same thing. I just made it into a printed format. But yeah, okay, so here's the basket. I'm gonna reinforce the score lines. Okay, my mom is drawing the prize now. Okay, so I'm gonna use my strong double-sided tape. Thank you, Josephine. I'm very excited about the next release coming up. And right now I'm drawing for the June collection. And it's gonna be a little bit masculine, a little bit like last year's, because that one was one of our best-selling collections ever. And I got so many requests to keep making some more masculine products, so I'm excited for the June one as well. All right, so I did not explain at all what I just did there, but I did the exact same thing I did with the first one. I made that long strip by joining the two pieces together, and then I attached each end together to create this hexagon. So this will fold flat and fit in an A7 envelope. All right, so this die includes 2 bridges. And I haven't worked with this die in a while, so I have to remind myself how these go in, but I think they go in the same way. So you get a long bridge, which has 2 half-inch score lines on each side, and then a center score line. And then you get that arrow triangle shape. I'm assuming because this is the center, again, where the 2 glue tabs meet, those are your 2 center corners. I assume that they will go in the center above and below. And then I assume that it will close. Let me just make sure. Yep, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna add double-sided tape to these. Congratulations, Nancy. Yay, and my mom, you can decide what you wanna give away. Okay, she's gonna do the bunny and the trellis, which I think is a good combo. I think for the second prize, we're gonna do the Spring Essentials, which has that grass, the flowers, and some of the eggs that I'm using today. I'm very excited for the Orlando Expo. We do still have some spots left in the workshop, so I'd highly suggest signing up. I will be teaching 3 out of the 5 classes, and I think my mom will be teaching 2 of them. Okay, so I should have cut a second bridge, but I'm gonna see if I can use this one, which is smaller. I think so, because then it won't go like all the way. Yeah, this will be fine. So this is the smaller bridge that comes in the set, and then this is the larger one. You get both. Okay, so there I have my 2 bridges in. And I actually don't want this one because it's pulling this corner. So I might have to quickly cut another longer bridge. I don't know yet. I do have grass. I don't have a fence for this one. I think I'm just gonna add grass. And hopefully I have enough grass. And you know what I'll do actually is cut them into 6 pieces like I did on the last one. So I'm gonna kind of measure it and cut. And then I'll use this piece to cut the other ones. That one's a little bit too short. Yeah. My mom's talking about our make and take. We're die cutting everything for the classes, for the make and take. We have a lot of people helping us out for that. And Taylor will be there, I think. Actually, don't quote me on that. He has to work on Friday, but he might be there Saturday. And I think my next live, I'll bring back Taylor if you guys want to see him craft again. All right, so just like I did on the last one, I'm gonna add grass. I don't think I'm gonna add the fence, one, because I don't have enough fence. And this one, I wanna show more of the eggs. So I think just the grass will do. I did cut them a little bit too long. Yes, I'm trying to go to some more shows next year. I actually bought an RV to move my booth and then also to like live in it while I'm traveling. And Taylor, he's a teacher, so he has the whole summers off, so he'll be going with me. And we plan to just basically live in the RV. I will obviously have to still launch my collections, so I will be coming back for those, but otherwise a lot of my time is spent drawing, so I can do that anywhere, which is really nice. Okay, so here we're at the part with the bridge. Again, I should have put the bridge in after the grass. I think it's okay. It'll be a little bit higher than the other pieces. Yeah, it should be fun. And my mom and my grandma are coming to the first 3 shows. So they'll be at Orlando, Virginia, and Detroit. Or not Detroit. I keep saying Detroit because it's near Detroit, but it's Novi, Michigan, Mega Meet. I heard that that's the biggest show in the country. So if you're in that area, I would look that up because it's like a 4-day event. It's really quite large. Some really big retailers. Okay, so there we have the grass. Still trying to figure out what I'm doing with this bridge. Maybe if I just glue it closer. Let's see. It's kind of bothering me that this side doesn't have anything. I think if I glue it closer, yeah, that's fine. All right, so then we have the basket, and I have to add the handle of the basket. So this is another piece in that basket die set. Let me actually pull that in. This is the die. You get the 2 bridges, the base piece, which I cut out twice, the handle, which I cut out once, and then there's 2 different like lattice options if you want to make a traditional basket, and then I use the solid rectangle to cut my pattern papers. There's also the bow. which I forgot to add the bow to the last card, but I guess it's fine because the last card doesn't really need anything. All right, so this handle I'm gonna go across like so, and I gotta make sure that it does not exceed 5 inches tall if I wanna mail this. But you know what, I'm not gonna mail it. I'm gonna give this to my mom, so yeah, I don't have to worry about it. But if you are mailing this, make sure that you don't exceed 5 inches so that it will fit in your envelope. Oh, sorry, Josephine. And Jane, hi Jane. Okay. I added some strong tape. I'm also gonna add some glue. And I'm just adding it to the center of my front panel and the center of my back panel. All right. And now we're just gonna fill this with eggs. So let me work on layering up my eggs. Like I said, these eggs come from a combination of die sets. One from the Spring Essentials, or 2 designs from the Spring Essentials, and then also a few eggs from the Easter Chick add-on and the egg carton pop-up. So if I bring Taylor to the next live, we might feature some of the new products that we're bringing out in April. And kind of do like a sneak peek live. That would be kind of fun. All right. This egg is too small. But maybe it doesn't really matter because you're not gonna see the bottom of it. You know what? I'm just gonna glue it on a scrap and cut around it. It's because that egg coordinates with one of the other ones, and this is not the egg that coordinates with it. But that's fine. I also would like to get my mom potentially on a live, or my grandma. How about a live with me and Uma? Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, I was just thinking that because I might be at my mom's house anyway doing the showcase, like samples. Okay. That would be cool. I think we'll do that. And then Taylor will come in another live in April. Oh, yay. Hopefully I'm giving you some ideas, Jubilee. Thank you for shopping at our booth. Oh, I recognize you. I believe, and your friend, I can't remember. Jubilee, do you have a friend that you were always with? Julie, maybe her name is? we're right at the 1 hour mark, so I'm gonna try to speed things up here. I don't know, I don't think I'll need 2 pinks. I'm gonna leave the pink aside for now. Thanks for joining us, Gina. Those are those lacy eggs, yes. Some of these eggs are from the Spring Essentials. Thank you all for joining me this Sunday. We have 28 people, that's exciting. And remember to leave a comment. My mom will do one more prize at the end of this video. Okay, so how many eggs do we have? We have 5. Do I want another pink? We'll just add the other pink egg, you know. I cut it, might as well use it. I love these colors. Very springy. Okay. Maybe on this one we can use the butterflies because they're a little bit more proportionate to the eggs. All right, so, oh, and I also have tall grass again. So I think we're gonna put the tall grass in first. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add flowers to these or not. We'll see how it ends up looking. I'm gonna add 1 grass to the small bridge on the left side and then 1 to the long bridge on the right side. Here comes the grass. Yes, I love this dye. It's like really nice for fillers, and if you're doing a bouquet of flowers, it also adds some nice height to your flower arrangements. Okay, just see how much that added to that card? It's so cute. Okay, so now we have our eggs. I'm just gonna stick those in, also gluing them onto the bridges. I'm gonna glue a couple of them directly to the basket, like behind the panels. So like maybe this green one. Now the green looks too close to the green on the grass. Maybe the yellow. I'm gonna add that here. I'm surprised we did not get the basket. It's possible I didn't bring the basket to Stamp Fest. I might have had low stock on them, but now we have plenty in stock. Kind of want a purple one here. That sounds cute, Brian. Carrot treat boxes. Thank you for dropping links, Mom. Okay, this one is not sticking because it's trying to stick to the grass because it's a little bit higher up. So I'm gonna add some glue to the grass. There we go. And I kind of hid that pink one. Thinking about adding one to the back, but I don't want to add another pink next to the pink. I did not plan that out thoroughly. So let's see, I have another purple one we can do. Put that one in the back. Thank you, Jane. I'll also, when I post this, I'll be sure to add all the supplies that I'm using at the video description. All right, we're gonna add one dot back there, and I think that's it. So I have a total of 5 eggs, which follows the rule of odds. So that's good. But I'm thinking I might add another pink one back here. No, maybe I shouldn't. I wish that let me see if I can move this pink one. Okay, good. The glue didn't quite dry on it, so I can rearrange it. There, so I'm gonna tilt it a little bit so you see more of that pink showing. Okay, do we want to add flowers to the grass? Still can't really see it. Move it to the center there. Can add one more egg back there, but I don't know if I should. Might be overkill. All right, but I do have a gingham bow. Again, I used the same pattern paper from the last card. Don't know if I want to do a gingham or just a solid blue. What do you guys think? Should I do the gingham bow or the solid blue bow? And I might stamp my sentiment on a solid egg. That would be kind of cute, I think. And I got some butterflies. Again, I'm just not feeling the butterflies. A butterfly could go on the handle instead of a bow, and I could put the bow maybe down here. Or I could put the butterfly. Yeah, no, I like the butterfly down here with maybe a pink egg with the sentiment. Yeah. Okay, what do we think about the bow? Gingham, blue, 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 blue. Okay, we'll do blue. I do want to layer this bow up though. Gingham. Ah. I like both, but I think I'll do blue because I don't have a lot of blue on this card. Okay, I think that's cute. And then we're gonna add the butterfly down here. And then we're gonna stamp a sentiment. And I don't know if I should white heat emboss another one. Maybe we don't need a sentiment though. Let's see, I have Happy Spring, but I don't like the color that it's cut out of. And it's distracting from the paper. Yeah, maybe we should just do the sentiment on the egg. Let's see what we can use. I think we'll just do Happy Easter. So I'm using the same Carrot Patch bunny stamp set. It looks like I'm gonna have to cut this sentiment. So avert your eyes if you don't like cutting your stamps, but it's perfectly fine. You can put them back the way they were. And I don't think I want to white heat emboss it. I think I want to use like a gray ink this time, but I don't even know if I have gray ink. Maybe I'll do a darker pink ink. Can try picked raspberry. Because I want something that's like tone on tone. I think that looks nice. You can stamp with Distress Oxide inks, which is personally why I prefer the oxide inks over the regular inks. And again, we might add some flowers to this. Put 3 on there. And I don't think I'm going to add flowers to this grass because I kind of just like that pop of green back there. And I think the eggs are pretty enough. Pink ink was perfect. Thank you. I wanted something that stood out a little bit more than the white embossing did on the last card, but I didn't want to do black because it's kind of harsh. All right, so we're gonna kind of tilt this to the side and then add the yellow butterfly there. Okay, that's looking really cute. I do feel like something's missing though. So, yeah, I know. Butterflies are like my go-to if I need something else, but any suggestions? I have some more bunnies. Yeah, Susan said bunnies. Bunnies would make sense. Yeah, let's add some bunnies. I love the bunny silhouettes because you get 5 bunnies from one set or one pass through. So I used 2 on the last card. I'll probably use 3 on this card. I need another acrylic stick for this one. Butterfly sitting on an egg. I'll try that after I add the bunnies. Thank you guys for sticking around past the 1 hour deadline, but we're almost done. My mom is gonna draw the last winner. All right, I think I have one more bunny here. But she looks like she's sitting on the grass. So I ideally would want another hopping bunny, but I don't have any left. So let's try the butterfly idea. Yeah, I like the butterfly in the back there. Yeah, sitting on the egg. That was a good suggestion. Okay, let's see if we can fit this third bunny. Maybe there? Nah. I like the bunnies. Yeah, they turned out. I'm gonna put the third bunny maybe here. I don't know. I feel like over here is missing something. So I'll put it there. Down in front can go by the saying. Maybe here. Down in front, yes. Okay, we'll put it here then. All right, that's gonna complete this card then. And let me pull in the first card that I made. So they both coordinate really cute. I think I am going to do a sped up replay for this because I love how these turned out. I do have quite a few eggs left over. I could probably make another card, but I might do that in another day. But I think these are really cute. Which one do you like more? I think I kind of like this one more, which I wasn't expecting. Can you mention my discount code? I don't know what your discount code is, Mommy. If you write it, I'll say it. Yes, the basket can fold flat for mailing. It will fit in an A7 envelope. You do have to fold the handle up here if you want to do that, but I'm gonna leave mine because I'm gonna give this to my mom. And then this one I'm gonna give to Taylor's mom. Okay, Susan said she likes the basket. Okay, so my mom has a 15% off code. It's Secret Easter 15, all caps. I love both, it's hard to choose. I know, I really like how both, I love the eggs in this one, but I like the composition of this one. All right, I'm gonna flip my camera around to myself. My mom can go ahead and pick the winner for the Spring Essentials die set. I know, I think they're gonna like it a lot. Taylor's mom always puts hers out. That's why I wanted to close the bottom. She leaves all my cards I give her on display, which is really nice. I love the basket. Thank you guys. All right, so let me flip the camera. Oh, there we go. All right. Thank you guys for coming and joining me this evening. I don't know when the next live is scheduled, but I think for that one we're gonna do sneak peeks for the April collection. It's a book theme. There's lots of spring images in it. I think it's probably my favorite spring collection that we've brought out so far. So I'm really excited for that one. Okay, thank you so much for showing. Thank you guys for coming. Again, I think these are some of my favorite cards I've made in a while. They're so cute. Yes, Jane, if you're in the Facebook group, I post a calendar of when I go live. I wouldn't go off that calendar because I always end up switching the days, but it's a good indicator of around the time I'll go live. Thank you, Jubilee, for coming. Hi, Sharon. I don't know if my mom gave out the winner yet. We'll wait a couple more seconds. Yeah, make sure you go head over to Sharon's YouTube channel because she used the vine from this card in like a bunch of different ways. Also, check out Brian's channel. He's B&D Crafts in the chat. He does some videos for Scrappy Tails too. Congratulations, Mary. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I know it went over the time, but I think these cards were worth it. They turned out really, really cute. So I will see you in the next video or in the next live, we'll see. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.